Did you hear about what's going on with the teachers and the unions in Wisconsin on the news last night?
No, I haven't heard anything about it, but I did watch jealous, insecure, and greedy housewives, and no morals sure.
You should be paying more attention to what's going on because it directly affects you.
How can teachers and unions affect me?
You pay taxes, right?
Yes, just like every U.S. citizen.
Well, that's how you are affected because you pay their salaries.
How does that pay them?
You make a salary and are taxed on that amount. The taxes you pay go to the federal government's pot of money. They take this pot and send it to each state. Each state then takes their pot of money and spends it how they want for the state's need.
I still don't understand how I'm paying their salaries.
The state uses your tax money to pay their salaries. They also use your tax money to pay for their fully funded retirement plan.
Wait a minute. Their retirement is fully funded and I have to contribute to mine?
Correct. But you are also paying for their health care.
So this means I'm paying taxes which pays for their salary, retirement, and health care?
Correct. I have been collecting these benefits for 30 years and know that it is not a system that can be sustained, and in fact is bankrupting many states.
So you're also telling me they use my money to contribute to a retirement plan where they won't have to work from age 55 till death. How is this fair?
It is not fair, and the worst part of it is not even that. If that was the only issue, I would be fine with that. Worse yet, someone is keeping us from allowing teachers to do their job, to pay the teachers who excel, promote growth in our education system, and have the best interest of our youth at heart.
Why would anyone do something that would go against benefiting our children?
Because of greed.
And what is the name of this person behind this greed?
Richard Trumka.
You're telling me Dick is behind the greed?
Yes.
How is the Dick being greedy and taking advantage of us?
Through the Dick's power with his position and contracts called collective bargaining agreements.
How do the Dick's collective bargaining agreements work?
The Dick uses his power to push people into a position of his liking, much like the politicians have put the Dick into his position of power.
So the Dick bargains on behalf of the teachers and strong-arms the teachers' bosses into giving extra benefits to the Dick's purpose?
The Dick's collective bargaining agreements creates a contract that make you pay for things like Viagra prescription coverage that is paid for by taxpayers.
So you're telling me the Dick is making me pay for my neighbor to get a hard-on?
I wish that was all the Dick made you pay for. The Dick also makes you pay for supporting his people. I heard in 1 year they gave $400 million to help his political party, which in part was money collected through union dues from people who were forced to pay these dues.
So the Dick forces people to pay, and I'm paying the people who pay the Dick who pays money to issues that I am completely against.
Yes.
Isn't that the same as money laundering?
Yes. The definition of money laundering is the practice of engaging in financial transactions to conceal the identity, source, and destination of money, which the proceeds of crime are converted into assets which appear to have a legitimate origin.
Let me guess, this money isn't illegally gained because it is written into law by the Dick. It's legal because politicians have made it legal.
Yes, the Dick's reach has grown too large and must be shrunk. If you believe in the Constitution, you know that this document is not a living document, meaning it cannot be changed, which most progressives believe otherwise. The Dick is a huge progressive. Labor union officials in the Dick enjoy great power and immunities given to them by our courts.
What are these great powers and immunities the Dick enjoys?
To name a few: the exemption from prosecution from union violence, the power to force employees to accept unwanted union representation, the power to collect forced union dues, unlimited and undisclosed electioneering, the right to trespass on private property, the government funding of forced unionism, and pushing union-only cartels of construction projects for starters. But please do your own research.
It seems to me that people are starting to figure out the Dick's deceitful agenda. But what can we do to keep the Dick and his greed from taking advantage of us?
Simply educate yourself and everyone around you about who the Dick really is, what the Dick stands for, and who stands next to the Dick.
I will talk to everyone I know about the Dick. But who supports him and how did the Dick grow so large?
The story of how the Dick grew large is a whole new episode.